What's up YouTube? This is Champion 2D Rob back again. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a great Christmas. This video is just basically going to be a bit of a catch-up vid, just to sort of say where I've been and sort of talk about what I plan to release in the future. Now, I was planning on putting out a couple of pickup vids over Christmas, but unfortunately these last few weeks I haven't really been in much of a mood to make videos. That's because just before Christmas I received some bad news. My auntie passed away, and I've sort of took it quite hard, so I haven't been sort of in the mood to watch a lot of videos. Sorry, I'm not in the mood to make videos. I've still watched a few vids here and there, but otherwise I've sort of kept a low profile. Yeah, it's not been a great Christmas for me, but honestly, guys, I'm alright. It's just it kind of hit me quite hard because it was very sudden, and this particular auntie of mine, she was actually the reason. I mean, I've actually told you about her before in previous videos, guys. If you guys watched my videos, I mentioned the story about when I was a kid, and my mum bought us like the first VCR round about when I was about 7 or 8, and around that time, my auntie, she was living with me, and her and her daughter, and she was big into like renting films. So it was during that period of time that I was exposed to like a lot of the classic movies that I still love to this day. Like films like RoboCop, Commando, so many other sort of 80s action films were I discovered because of her. So she was a big influence for me as to why I love movies. And even in the years following that, when I would go to see her, I used to love sort of hanging out with her, watching movies with her, and just having a laugh with her. She was a bit of a joker. She's like the youngest of sort of my mum's siblings, and yeah, I used to just love spending time with her. She was just such a laugh, and I hadn't seen her in a few years because I hadn't been. She lives in Colombia. She was living in Colombia, where all my family basically live, and I hadn't been there. I haven't been since 2007, so it's been a long time. And the reason why I haven't been back is just because you know how life is. You just work and other bollocks. I can never afford to just sort of take time away to go and stuff. It's always been an issue. So because of that sort of that big gap in time that I've not been around, I took her death really hard. And so for me, this sort of Christmas time was sort of very difficult. I wasn't in the mood to celebrate, but my mum, God bless her, she tried to soldier through it, tried to lift my spirits, even though it was hard for her as well. But I guess I took it particularly hard. But I've been doing alright. It's been good, but I've generally kept Christmas as quite a sort of low key affair. I'm not doing anything for New Year's. Again, I think I'm just gonna have a quiet one. Stay at home, watch some movies, which is what I enjoy as well. I just love watching all these sort of traditional Christmas movies that I watch that come out around this time. And it actually wasn't until I watched quite a lot of Christmas films, all the usual ones that you expect that I would watch. But it wasn't actually until I watched Scrooged again, the Bill Murray classic film, and and it just sort of hit me. Like, it just really lifted my spirits, that film. Like, I was actually really depressed for like a good few days, and then I watched that film, and then suddenly, for whatever reason, it just hit me. Like I was just, my spirits were lifted, and since then, I'm okay, and I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things. I'm off from work. I've got about a week off work, so I'm just doing a lot of time just jamming. I went to see Rogue One. I've seen it twice now. I went to see it for a second time. try and spend a bit of time with my mates, and aside from that, just sort of enjoying my time in peace and quiet, you know, just watching some movies, which I just love doing, watching a lot of TV shows on Netflix. That's basically all I've been doing, really. So yeah, so I've been doing good. Like I'm not trying to tell any of this to you guys for any sort of sympathy or nothing like that. It's just because what I was trying to get at was that one of the pickup videos is going to be a movie pickups vid. I've got a lot of films I want to show you guys, and I was thinking about bringing up Wham to my auntie because it sort of relates, of course, to a lot of the nostalgic stuff that I enjoy movie wise. But I thought I would just sort of address it in a separate issue, so I don't have to make the movie pickups video any longer than it should be, because I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So that might be a long one. But yeah, so aside from that, yeah, I've been doing alright. I have been catching up on people's videos, guys. Not been commenting on everyone's vids, though I have been watching. It's just 'cause sometimes I really just don't like commenting for the sake of commenting. Like if I feel I've got something to say, I'll say it. But I always leave a like, and I will of course comment when I can. But my watching on YouTube, for obvious reasons, has been kind of infrequent as well. But I have been watching. I just wanted to sort of bring up as well. I recently watched Cyber Snake J's video, his most recent pickup vid, and oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, never mind that fantastic looking Star Wars drone with the amazing box, but those two Super Nintendo games, I mean, in that condition, I mean, I've already got Dracula X on the Super Famicom, but just to see it in the NTSC format, I mean, I would love to get it, you know, like in PAL, which is like next to impossible. I mean, much less in good condition, but I would never pay the asking price for it. But yeah, it's just awesome to see Jay get it. And I wanted to bring up something, so I'm rambling here a little bit, but I did want to bring up something. You know, some people have said, and including myself, and I just said it, was that, you know, a lot of us, you know, we're at a stage where we're not willing to spend, you know, a lot of money on some of these retro games, no matter how good they are. But I think for someone like Jay, who is so deep into his Super Nintendo collection, you know, I mean, he's got all the gems already. He's got pretty much all of the gems that I would want. He's got them already, and I think when you're at that level, when you've already got like a lot of the big hitters, you know, you can afford to like shell out a few bob for some of the, you know, much bigger titles, because you're already in deep, you know. And I think, you know, he was fortunate enough to grab some of those games at the time, you know, at the time of the Super Nintendo, so he doesn't have to go through the stupid high prices that a lot of us have to put up with for most of these titles. So I think when you're at that level in terms of his own collection, you know, he can afford to spend big money on Dracula X and Wild Guns and possibly, you know, the Mega Man X's down the line if he ever gets that. But it's fantastic. I was so floored when I saw that. That to me was just amazing to see. Fantastic condition Wild Guns and Dracula X. Mad. Well jealous. Well jealous. Jay, fucking fantastic, and you look proper chuffed, mate. So congrats on that one. Just had to bring that up, because that just honestly, it blew me away. I was just amazed by that. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I do have a couple of pickup videos coming. The next one's going to be a movie pickups. The reason that's coming first is because I do have a little stack of games to show you guys. Just waiting for a couple more games to show up as well, just to sort of round it all off. But in the meantime, guys, I do have a couple of pickups I want to show you guys right now, and they're not games, they're not gaming related, but there's just a couple of stuff that I got over Christmas. So this is basically sort of like a Christmas pickup video as well, but they're not games. But I just thought, you know, maybe you guys might want to see it. So I thought I'd include it in this video, because it's not really movies, it's not really games, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway. First thing I picked up, well, not that I picked up, this was given to me. This was my Christmas present from my mum, and she gave me some Timberland boots. and they are amazingly cool. I'll just show you very quickly. They are these black Timberland boots, and they're really cool. I really do like them. So I was well chuffed with these, really chuffed. And yeah, so that was a gift from my mum. I really like those sort of boots. I don't really like the sort of standard sort of big boots. I mean, I don't mind them, but it's not my style. But these ones really were cool, so I was really chuffed to get those. And the other thing I got, now I did actually buy this. This is actually a gift to myself. I was basically, since I've been sort of remodeling the stuff around, I wanted to put it in like a hi-fi system or some sort of stereo, whatever. But I don't really have the space for it right now, and a lot of the decent ones that I want cost a decent penny, and I just can't really afford it right now. So what I opted to get was this nice little stopgap. Well, I thought it was going to be a stopgap, but then when I actually got it, it really impressed me, and now I'm no rush to buy a stereo system. And what I basically got, I bought this portable speaker, and this is the Q7S, and this is a 35 watt speaker. It's Bluetooth enabled. You can also hook it up. It's got a line in, so you can hook it up to like an MP3 player or not. You can just Bluetooth it with your phone. And I have to tell you guys, this thing is amazing. This has got some fantastic sound coming out of it. I mean, I've linked it up with my smart TV. I play my movies through this. It's fantastic. Obviously music, my MP3 player, I play it through this. It's brilliant. It's probably one of the best purchases I've had in a little while. It's a fantastic device, and if any of you guys are looking for a sort of like a portable speaker, I definitely recommend the Q7S. Definitely worth a purchase. Now this is not a cheap bit of equipment. It's very heavy. It's made of metal. It's very heavy. It's weighty, should I say? And it cost me 70 quid for this, and it's well worth the money. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for something portable with very good sound. It's brilliant. So yeah. So that's basically the non-gaming related stuff that I picked up, or that I was given, should I say. So yeah, very chuffed with that, and I think that's it. I'll leave it there, guys. Yeah, so like I say, I will be back very soon. There will be a pickup video, be a movie pickup video, followed by a gaming vid, and then I'll get on that Game Boy Advance collection vid, which I've been saying I'm going to do. That is going to happen, guys. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Of course, leave a like, much appreciated. Leave your thoughts below. I'd always love to hear what you guys think. And yeah, I will be back next time. Bye bye.